There comes a moment in your life when silence becomes louder than every argument you could ever make, when peace becomes more valuable than being understood, and when walking away becomes the most powerful move you will ever make. The art of walking away gracefully is not about giving up. It is not about weakness. It is the highest form of strength, maturity, and self-respect. It is the moment you realize you no longer need to stay where your heart is breaking, your spirit is shrinking, or your worth is being questioned. It is choosing yourself without asking for permission. It is honoring your own peace without apologizing. Walking away gracefully means you have stopped explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. It means you have stopped begging for love from people who only give you confusion. It means you have stopped fighting for a place in lives where you are tolerated but not valued. It means you have stopped shrinking just to keep the peace while losing yourself in the process. Walking away gracefully is the quiet declaration that your energy, your time, and your presence are expensive. It is standing up silently and exiting the room with your dignity intact. You don't shout, you don't insult, you don't prove anything. You simply take your soul away from environments that no longer nourish it. You stop arguing with people who twist your words. You stop chasing explanations you don't need. You stop waiting for someone to choose you while they continue to choose themselves. You stop giving CPR to relationships that died a long time ago. You realize that peace is more valuable than staying, even when staying feels familiar. You realize that distance is sometimes the only closure you'll ever get. You realize that silence is sometimes the only answer someone deserves. Walking away gracefully is understanding that not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves the softness of your heart. Not everyone deserves the loyalty you offer. Not everyone deserves the love you give so freely. Some people love the old version of you because it was easy to manipulate. They loved you because you didn't know your worth yet. But once you learn your value, you stop attaching discounts to your presence. You stop negotiating your standards. You stop pleasing people who never cared when you broke yourself for them. There is a power in letting go without warning. There is a power in choosing distance without drama. There is a power in saying nothing and allowing your absence to speak. People understand your worth the moment you withdraw it. They realize what you brought into their life once it is no longer there. They notice the gap your presence used to fill. They feel the silence your voice used to soften. They feel the weight of losing a good soul. But by the time they realize it, you have already healed. You have already moved on. You have already closed the door gently, not to punish them, but to protect yourself. Walking away gracefully means refusing to participate in situations that drain you. It means no longer begging to be treated right. It means no longer explaining why something hurt you. It means ending cycles that keep repeating. It means refusing to be an emotional punching bag for someone who refuses to grow. It means choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and distance over disrespect. Walking away gracefully means giving yourself permission to stop trying to fix what God is trying to remove. Sometimes God lets people walk out of your life because He heard conversations you didn't. He saw actions you couldn't. He felt intentions they hid from you. Sometimes the breakup is a blessing. Sometimes the betrayal is a redirection. Sometimes the silence is protection. Sometimes the ending is preparation. When you walk away gracefully, you are telling God, I trust your timing more than my comfort. You are telling Him, if you close the door, I won't force it open. You are telling Him, my peace is worth more than what I lost. Walking away gracefully means accepting that not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people are lessons, some people are distractions, some people are seasonal, some people are simply mirrors reflecting where you still need healing. Once the lesson is learned, the season ends. Once the truth is revealed, the mask falls off. Once the heart is exhausted, it no longer fights. Walking away gracefully is choosing to grow instead of clinging to what hurts. It is surrendering what you thought you wanted so you can receive what you truly deserve. You begin to understand that walking away is not abandonment, it is alignment. You are not running away, you are choosing something better. You are not avoiding responsibility, you are protecting your energy. You are not scared of conflict, you are done entertaining disrespect. You are not afraid of being alone. You are tired of being surrounded by the wrong people. You stop explaining that growth requires separation. You stop apologizing for outgrowing people who refuse to grow with you. You stop feeling guilty for choosing a future where you are seen, valued, and respected. There is a quiet power that rises inside you when you finally walk away with grace. Your mind becomes clearer. Your spirit becomes lighter. Your heart becomes stronger. You start focusing on yourself again. You start rediscovering who you are outside of what hurt you. You stop reacting to things that used to trigger you. You stop explaining decisions that protect your mental and emotional health. You stop needing closure because distance becomes the closure. You stop needing validation because peace becomes your validation. You stop needing revenge because healing becomes the revenge. Walking away gracefully is a spiritual awakening. It is the moment you understand you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't have to respond to every attack. You don't have to match energy with people who operate from a place of brokenness. You don't have to fight battles God has already won for you. You simply rise above, walk away, and let God deal with what you outgrew. When you protect your peace, you protect your destiny. When you value your soul, God sends people who value it too. When you walk away from what drains you, you walk toward what grows you. And one day you will look back and realize that walking away was the moment your life quietly transformed. It was the moment you reclaimed your power. It was the moment you chose peace over chaos. It was the moment you stopped surviving and started living. It was the moment you stepped into the version of yourself you were always meant to be. Walking away gracefully is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one written with peace, purpose, and strength. A chapter where you are no longer bending to be accepted, but growing to be elevated. A chapter where you are no longer tolerating disrespect, but choosing environments that honor your spirit. A chapter where you are no longer begging for love, but attracting it effortlessly because you finally learned to love yourself. The art of walking away gracefully is the art of choosing peace over people, purpose over pain, and self-respect over approval. Once you master it, your life will never be the same again. Walking away is not losing. Walking away is winning differently. Walking away is choosing yourself. Walking away is healing. Walking away is freedom. And sometimes the most powerful thing you will ever do is simply leave.